What is good? What is good? Kingsley Joshua Trey Lord himself come to you live, man. And guess what? We got some good news. We got some good news. We got changing news. We're starting off early, going into 2026. It's like literally a month away. You got to think about that. 2026 is a month away. What are you about to do to wrap up 2025 and finish strong for the year and start the new year strong? Stronger, better than ever before. What are you going to do? So let's get into that. All right, let's get into that. This is be quite a journey I'm gonna be taking you on right now in this video. Only got 20 minutes, so I'm gonna make it hurry and get right to it. All right. So I will be teaching you something that was taught to me by just watching a video. And it's very simple. And that is with Tori Trade's Trendline strategy. It's phenomenal, by the way. And it's taught me a whole different perspective on trend lines in the whole. And I gotta say, I am excited to share this with you too. Here is what I learned. All right. So if we start from the monthly chart, we have a blank chart. I kept my 20 MAs, I kept all the 20 MAs, the 1000 MA, the 50 MA, the 200 simple moving average. Yeah, I kept all that, right? That's just extra confluence, right? But what we main thing we want to focus on is price itself. And I'll be teaching you how to start with trend lines. And we start from top to bottom. We start from the monthly, move down to the weekly, move down to the daily, move down to the 4 hour, move down to the 1 hour, move down to the 30 minute, move down to 15 minute, and then we stop at the 5. All right. And you can pick which time frame you want to stop on. If you want to be a 15-minute time frame trader, just focus on the trades leading from the monthly all the way down to the 15. If you want to be a 30-minute, go from the monthly all the way down to the 30. But if you want to go have quick and easy, go to the 5-minute. If you want to take more, chances and more risk. But don't go to the 1 minute. That'll be crazy. Stay at the 5-minute for the strategy. All right. But what I main focus on is the 1 hour. I go down to the 5-minute for extra, confluence. But my main trigger is the 1 hour. I'll look for 1 hour closes. All right. Let's get right into it. So from the bottom here, let's look for trend lines. I'm going to use the Ray tool for trend lines. Instead of the trend line tool, I'm going to use the Ray tool. It's a reason for that. So if I start from here, go like that. Of course, it disappears like that. But honestly, yeah, it's like right here. Zoom in a little bit. And I want to make. Now we always thought, we start from here. You came here, where you came here. We always thought start from the last go point. You always got to start from the last go point. You can't make you can't be like doing trend lines like this. And then that's like a part. You can't be doing that. What I'm talking about is you're going from the last touch point. What can you make with the last touch point here? That's right here. And you don't want no breakage through. You don't want no wicks bleeding through. You want it just like this, clean. All right, and you keep on moving up. I can't do anything on the top really, because you look. I'm not gonna take a trend line like this to the top like this. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, that's not what we do here with this Tori trade strategy. Here, we're looking for that top all the way to the bottom. So for the bottom, we start from all go to the top. From the top, from the tippy top on the monthly, you gotta look for the bottom. So we're not gonna go this way. I'm not gonna go like this because this is now irrelevant. Always want to go be forward, right? So obviously this is the tip top. There's nothing I can really lean here. Can't be like this. Maybe on a lower time frame I could be like that, but we gotta get moved down to a lower time frame. For right now, on the monthly, it's nothing to do on the monthly. Though, but the monthly on the bottom here, there is some stuff I can do here, like this touch right there, and then uh, that's pretty good. And you see these points right here. You always want to like make sure they're ahead, because you don't want them far back. You don't know where to touch. So each touch point should be touching each other right there. We have that point, and that point all the way up. When we go here to here, maybe on a lower time frame. Just go to the weekly. And on the weekly, still see nothing really crazy that I can do on the top there. But on the bottom here, last touch point, you can do something like that. And then you see there, you got some leanish there. And you always need 2 points to make a trend line. At least 2 points. Then when you have three, that's even stronger. But right now, see, I don't want to leave it here. Yeah, this is a good point to go here and here. And definitely not here because that'll be leaning over. I don't want nothing leaning over. Like this is leaning over right now. So this is irrelevant to me. I want to catch it from here. All right. And that's all I can do right there on the weekly. Let's go down to the daily. The daily, we got something different from the top. Now we got more, because this is the tippy top right here. I could do this. Lean it down here. Now I got something on the top here. And for the top, I'll make this yellow for me. You can make any color, like usually this. So down candles would be, down trend lines would be yellow for me. Up trend lines would be blue. Be like that. And you see on the lower time frames, you can, just to make sure everything is leaning into. See this point is here. Make this more attached over here. Yeah. See, going good. So we're on the daily now. Nothing else we can do. Trend line here, wise. But here, you could do this. From this touch point, last touch point, to this touch point right over here. We can do that. We can do that. And then from here, you can do something like that, but just go to the lower time frame. That's the 4 hour. And this is Bitcoin, by the way. Something like that. And this would be blue. understand why I did it like that? Last touch point to this touch point, nothing breaking through. And this is the current price right now. So this is the current situation. You can web up. Now, now you got all this information. You can zoom out. That's the 4 hour. I go down to the 1 hour, right? I can do this touch point to there. I can do this touch, so I can, fix this up, line this up better. As you move down, you want to make sure the lines are better. And do this touch point to this touch point there. You can get real technical and go all the way down, right? What touch points you see here? What touch points you see here? And then the last level, what touch points you see here? Hmm? You can do something like this. You can do something like this. You see what I'm talking about? Boom. Zoom in. You're on the 5 minute. Now from here, this is your situation. And you can get more technical as you zoom. But this is the fine line. All right, this is clean. This is Bitcoin right now. So on a 5 minute trade, around a 5 minute, you'll wait for either one. Go first. This to go down, this to go up. All right. And then from there, say if, for example, say Bitcoin decides to go like this, boom, breaks through here first. All right. That's what Bitcoin decided to do first. Now, how would I set up this trade? I'll wait for this candle out here. Since I'm on the 5 minute, I'll wait for this 5 minute candle out here. Anything outside of here to close. Wait for that to close. 5 minute close. Boom. Entry will be there. Stop loss will be below. Now this line, so this is called the action line, right? I'll label this the action line. You see it right there, action line, right? And this would be considered the safety line, all right? That's the safety line. Action line, safety line now. So the safety line, always put the stop loss below the safety line where the entry, right? Always make sure it's below and make sure the stop loss is not on it. I don't want to see the stop loss right here on the safety line. No, it needs to be somewhere below it. Anywhere you could comfortable, but like this is perfect. Boom. All right. And my take profit, you can go to the next line like that, or I always go for a 3-to-1 risk reward. That's what I always go for. You can go for even more, right? And then I wait. As long as the safety line doesn't get broken by price, say it got broken here and it actually closed outside here, in that close, I would stop myself out of this trade right here. Instead of taking the full loss, stop yourself out right here because you made it this far. If you made it like this far, The price came up, did something like this. Then boom, you'll get out right there, the safety line. All right. So it'll be a little bit less of a loss, right? It's just to protect you. It's okay to take losses. Now, but if say if it doesn't close outside the safety line, right? You wait for it, always wait for it to close. But say if it makes a wick, right? It came out, made a wick, came back in, right? And wicks, not consider, price being there. It's like, yeah, price is there, but then closed there. So it wasn't strong enough to break this safety line. So if it breaks the safety line and close outside the safety line, I'll close that trade. But if it does this and then comes back up and continues, right? Say if it continues to go up, right? Back into profit. Say it goes like that far. Now from this point, your safety line is in profit, but what you can do is make other, safe, safe like safe ways, like safety lines as it goes up. Like from this last touch point from this bar, this line right here. Like that. As long as it doesn't break this safety line. All right. As long as it doesn't break the safety line, you can continue to follow the trade. Right? And then until it breaks the safety line here, you can take all that profit. So that's say you got that scenario, which is likely. It happens. I can actually show you a trade how it had to, and it did happen. Yeah, it's this pair actually. I can show you that trade. This one right here. At the time, there was a safety line over here. My entry was right here. Bop, 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 bop. And we had a safety line like from here to here, like go like this. I see it. So it was like something like this. Then take that to that. Boom. Yeah, it's like this. I went all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And I could have stopped. I could have not took profit just at the 3 point. I could have let the trade run to decide to close out over here. Yeah, right here. So about 6%. I could have closed for 6% right there with this one trade. With this one trade. And that's from raw facts. And that's the actual trade I took and caught. So that's pretty much the strategy, guys. That's pretty much the strategy. I taught you it well. Follow it back, run it back, practice, practice, practice. And I'll send you some Tori trade videos on it too. And she can teach you herself.